Having been both a scientific medical doctor and spiritual healer, I understand that a cough, continuous, is as uncomfortable and as disruptive. As the society's demand for drugs is being met to this extent by modern-day pharmaceuticals, nature's pharmacy. However, has been another story since prehistoric times. Today, we have 10 different approaches towards coughing, a combination of the old and new knowledge, and yes, science. Number 1. Honey. This special food, reaching the acme of cultural acclaim and extolled in medical journals, is exalted as far more than just a type of sugar. The antimicrobial and inflammatory potential of honey has been described in a 2021 review that proved that honey decreases cough frequency and even eliminates the necessity to turn to antibiotics in respiratory infections. Due to its relatively high viscosity, honey literally coats the lining in the throat, mouth, and nose, and brings relief to irritated mucous membranes. Consumed in a raw form in the palm of a spoon, or sprinkled in warm herbal tea is a similar wonders. But having said this, it is advised that children below the age of 1 year should not take honey because of botulism. Number 2. Ginger. Popular as the Vishwakoshika in Ayurveda, ginger is loaded with some key anti-inflammatory ingredients, including gingerols and shogaols. It is believed these components help to overcome smooth muscles in the bronchicilia to alleviate a dry asthmatic cough. Research in 2015 ranked ginger among the leading herbs used by Asians in efficacy traditions as a natural remedy. Drinking grated fresh ginger in hot water soothes the throat and effectively fights nausea, a valuable bonus during viral diseases of the upper respiratory tract. However, ginger can be quite strong and may sometimes lead to uncomfortable symptoms, such as heartburn or an upset stomach. Number 3. Hot fluids. We all know what it means when we are told that there is a power in warmth. A previous study in 2008, people with colds who drank water that is warmer than body temperature achieve more than adequate hydration. They feel better because hot fluids banish sore throat, runny nose, and fatigue that comes with the flu. Hot drinks such as tea, those made from herbs like chamomile, peppermint, or lemon balm, ease symptoms, while warm broths are both fulfilling and strengthening. To kickstart your immunity a notch higher, consider adding few drops of lemon juice or a pinch of turmeric to your drinks. Number 4. Steam therapy. Steam has been a recommended friend for irritated and congested lungs, especially for patients suffering from wet cough. One should be able to breathe steam to realize that this makes it easier to cough out phlegm. A basic procedure can include having a hot shower or making a steam tent with the help of hot water and a towel put on your head. For better therapeutic effects, you may add a few drops of eucalyptus or rosemary. This is due to their decongestant qualities. While steam therapy has long been discussed as to its effectiveness used today, some people still seek solace in this practice. Number 5. Marshmallow root. An herb used as far back as the ancient Egyptians, marshmallow root is packed with mucilage, a material that forms a slippery layer in the throat, which reduces the annoyance of a sore throat due to persistent coughing. One smaller study for an herbal cough syrup, which contains extracts of marshmallow root and thyme, and Ivy stated that the performance of cough syrup was very high because 90% of the subjects considered the performance as excellent. Boil marshmallow root in water for a not overly aggressive mucus-forming tea. Leave it to steep for longer if you want more mucilage. Always ensure you have some water to drink so that you do not produce some digestive problems. Number 6. Saltwater gargles. One of the oldest remedies that still prove to be effective, the use of warm salty water for gargling will help soothe a sore throat, as well as loosen the phlegm. As for viruses, situations with salt water do not reduce them to a minimum, but prevent bacteria from collaborating and decrease inflammation for a certain period. For gargling, one should dissolve half a teaspoon of salt in a cup of warm water. When it became warm and not burning hot, take the solution and gargle deeply. This simple practice can be done several times a day, which is however not suitable for children or people with high blood pressure issues. Number 7. Bromelain. Extracted from the stem of pineapples, bromelain is an enzyme that has been used to treat inflammation and thins mucus. It can work to thicken the mucus, and it has even gone to extent of being used to treat sinus problems. It might be useful to drink pineapple juice, but bromelain content is much lower than in supplements. Potential users of bromelain supplements should discuss about the supplement with their doctors because it has been found to interfere with other medicines, including blood thinners and antibiotics. Also, since bromelain is an allergenic substance, it is recommended that those with pineapple allergy avoid the supplements. Number 8. Thyme. This kitchen companion is also a powerful medicating plant that has garnered a reputation for clearing coughs and bronchial contractions. In a 2015 meta-analysis performed by the researchers, thyme was identified as a remedy for coughing and mentioned that its effect may be enhanced by the addition of IV extract. Less known is the fact that thyme is antispasmodic and antimicrobial, making it a perfect companion against respiratory infections. If certain to the health benefits, first, prepare tea from dried thyme leaves. Second, it could use thyme-based herbal syrup. This aromatic herb not only has calming properties, it adds raw, natural gourmet appeal to any remedy stash. Number 9. Dietary adjustments for acid reflux. Surprisingly, there are many underlying causes of coughs, and while GERD is fairly common, it is not well known. Gastro-reflux can cause inflammation of the throat and coughing persistently all through. Reducing or eliminating specific foods and beverages that are known to cause discomfort is surprisingly effective. Some of the ways that can be used to avoid reflux symptoms include light meals, eating slowly, and avoiding lying down after meals. For those who believe that reflux is the cause of their coughing, diet control is paramount. Number 10. Slippery elm. Native Americans have been using slippery elm for centuries. Like marshmallow root, it is high in mucilage. It comes as a thin coating over the mucous membranes and has a positive effect on the reduction of irritation. A slippery elm tea can be made from pouring hot water over 1 teaspoon of the dried bark for not less than 10 minutes. Bear in mind that this herb can slow the rate your body absorbs various medications. Therefore, it is advisable to consult your doctor before using the herb. Consumed as powders, teas, or capsule, slippery elm is a familiar natural remedy for many. Every single product on this list has a long history and a story to tell, of failure and repayment. The above findings point to the fact that natural remedies have a great prospect of working out, but they also establish the relation between culture, history, and science. Most importantly, one should come to them with an open attitude, and at the same time also with some critical look at the advantages and drawbacks. As always, let us be prudent as we continue seeking what nature has to offer with appreciate and respect.